Mitch McConnell is throwing a fit over the fact that 2 Democrat-appointed judges have decided to cancel their planned retirements now that Donald Trump is going to become president. He took to the Senate floor to say they rolled the dice that a Democrat could replace them, and now that he won't, they're changing their plans to keep a Republican from doing it, saying that it's purely politics. That's the only reason they're doing this. And look, I don't know what these judges' reasons are for canceling their retirement. It could be that they had a family reason and now that's not clear, or they changed their mind about their career. So I don't know for sure, but all I can say is I hope that it's nakedly partisan. I hope that that's I hope they did it just to piss off Mitch McConnell, honestly, because this is exactly what the Republicans would do. This is exactly what Mitch McConnell himself has done and advocated for. And so I hope it's not a life change. I hope it's not a health change. I hope it's not a family change. I hope it's purely a way to tell Mitch McConnell to get effed. That's what I want. That's the politics we need to play as Democrats. Hold on to power, because power at the end of the day, I'm taught by Republicans, is the only thing that matters. So let's keep as much of it as we can. And while we're doing that, let's have a little bit more fun at Mitch McConnell's expense, because he goes on to say it's a brazen admission and the incoming administration would be wise to explore all available recusal options with those judges, because it's clear now that they have a political finger on the scale. Oh no, Mitch McConnell's worried about judges being political and they should probably recuse themselves. They should. Alito shouldn't recuse himself from January 6 cases. Clarence Thomas shouldn't recuse himself from January 6 cases, despite the fact that Ginny Thomas was like a phone call away from storming the barricades herself. They've never had to recuse themselves, but these 2 judges should do a blanket recusal. Again, Mitch McConnell, and I can't stress this enough, get all the way effed. Anyway, Sharon, what do you make of this? It is controversial technically.
I don't see what the big deal is. People are allowed to change their minds. I mean, when Ruth Bader Ginsburg passed away, suddenly what happened with Merrick Garland was they were playing the opposite game, right? And they got her confirmed very quickly. She had that event at the White House. I believe it was in the Rose Garden, and was a super spreader for COVID. So listen, Mitch, get over it. Things happen and people can change their minds. They just want to keep going and doing this valuable work.
I agree. And look, everybody, if it's not clear why I'm so especially mad at Mitch McConnell on this, I mean, he's the guy that they held up Merrick Garland's confirmation hearings for a year because we can't do it. We can't do it so close to an election. And then 5 minutes before the next one, they're like, Amy Coney Barrett, get in there. We got to vote. Go. And so, like, that's hypocritical or whatever, but they don't care because they got what they wanted. And thank you for the lesson, Mitch McConnell. Now we too can do the same. I'm going to read just one more quote, I think, because it's fun. This sort of partisan behavior undermines the integrity of the judiciary, which you deeply care about. It exposes bold Democratic blue where there should only be black robes. It's hard to conclude this is anything other than open partisanship, which again, I hope it is. Also, I think they should just start wearing blue robes. I don't care, whatever. And Mitch McConnell, look, I've had fun at your expense, but I do want to say, I think you're focusing a little bit too much on the black robes of the justices and a little bit less on the black robes of the guy holding the scythe that might be creeping up behind you. This is how you want to spend the waning moments of your life? You're like 10 minutes from death at most. Go be with your family if any of them will bear to share your company. And also, get effed. When you click the join button and become a tier 2 member, you get access to all of our weekly top 10 lists. What are you waiting for?